money is a tool to get you more money.
It is. Tell me about that. Rolling with Brian Smith in Podcast on Wheels. Welcome to today's show where we have two of my absolute favorite people in this entire world. These two young men share a last name. These two young men share a house and also a bedroom at this time because they have playrooms and other things in the house. But welcome to Podcast on Wheels, officially, Maddux and Brooks.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. So, have you guys been in the studio a few times?
Yes.
What do y'all normally do when you come in here?
Sit on
Sit on
there.
the couch and watch a movie.
Sit on the couch and watch a movie?
The Garfield movie.
The Garfield movie? Have we watched that in here?
Yeah.
Okay,
once.
cool.
No,
All right.
twice.
Have you ever snuck in here when we didn't know you were in here?
Yes.
Keep your shirt down, bro. We're on TV.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Yes.
You have? Yeah. What'd you do?
I got in there because I wanted to. I was like,
Okay, so you didn't actually come in. You just checked in.
I just poked my head in there.
All right. So we've kind of talked about a few questions that we're going to discuss tonight. So, Brooks, we're going to start out with a little question. Like, do you know who you're named after?
Brooks Robinson.
Yeah. And what sport did Brooks Robinson play?
Baseball.
Baseball. Do you know which team he played for? Do you remember? Take a guess.
Dodgers.
No, that was your team for several years. Orioles. You got it right. Good job. All right. And Maddux Ripken Smith. Who are you named after?
Cal Ripken and Greg Maddux.
Okay. And what sport did they play?
All baseball.
All baseball. And Greg Maddux was what position did he play?
Catcher.
Pitcher.
Oh, my
And-
mind was like pitcher,
That's okay.
but the other half was like say
And Cal Ripken was
baseman, outfielder.
he did play some third base later in his career, but shortstop primarily. Okay. So, as you can see, guys, they're named after Hall of Fame baseball players. But is baseball your favorite thing? Is baseball your favorite thing? Kind of, according to what season it is. Yeah. So, sometimes you name your kids certain things and they're not really interested in that. So, this podcast will not be about baseball. So, number one, Brooks, question. Highlands kids. Tell us about some of the guys in there. How does that go for you? What is that?
It's fun. When Hendrix comes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get to be in the same group as him
Okay.
because his mom signed him up with the first graders,
Okay.
actual first graders, and
Yeah.
I'm in the second grade group.
Oh, okay.
Down out in second grade.
Okay. But that's your group.
Yeah.
Okay. Or by age or whatever it goes.
Yeah. I
Okay.
still get to see him.
But in Highlands, do y'all get to sing songs?
Yeah.
Play games? Tell us about it.
Um,
What is maybe something you learned while you were there?
I don't really remember anything.
Okay. Do you learn about a boat?
Boat?
Mm-hmm. Maybe a guy named Noah built a ark, or what did he build that for?
Because God told him to.
Because God told him to. Okay. So you've learned a few things up there, right? Yeah. Okay. So Maddux, as we open up, let's just say the Bible. Where would you start to tell us about what was last year like for you and learning
On learning.
the Bible over the last few years?
That year, I would usually start at the beginning, like the very, very beginning, when the earth was just a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, darkness everywhere. Dark rock. I supposed to tell it?
You can tell whatever you want.
Okay. I'm going to tell that story because I can.
Okay, tell it.
So in the beginning, there was darkness over everything. And so, God wanted light. So there was light. He called the light day and called the darkness night.
Okay.
I think on this, and then on another day, he added the stars and the sun for day, and the moon and stars for night.
Okay.
And then on, I think the next day,
Okay.
he made the waters and the waters with every kind of creature, the air with every type of bird, and the land with every type of animal and plant.
Okay.
And then on another day, on another day, God made Adam.
Okay.
His prime job was to name all the animals, every single one.
Okay.
And so Adam was having trouble.
Are we going to go from here all the way to Revelation? Like, are we going through the whole Bible, or we're...
I'm just going to start the story.
Okay. Just keep going.
So out of his right rib,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it was that one, he made Eve.
Okay.
And Eve was going to help him. And God had a garden named the Garden of Eden. And he said, "You may eat any fruit from these trees, but you may not eat from this one over here, called the with the fruit of wisdom." So a few days passed. They were enjoying their garden, and then a snake went up to Eve and said, "God does not go ahead and eat this fruit. God does not want you to know about know the difference between good and evil. So take this fruit, and you will know everything God knows." So Eve ate it. She gave some to Adam, and then Adam realized what they've done, and so they hid in some bushes. God came to the garden and said, Where are you?" And Adam said, "We are afraid. We ate the fruit you told us not to, and now we are hiding." So God banned them from the garden, and then he sent an angel with a flaming sword to slash it back and forth, and no one has ever entered the garden.
Nice job. Awesome. All right. So let's see. Last year, what month was it you got baptized? October. And what was that experience like?
It was kind of scary and also kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And I was kind of impatient.
Impatient?
A bit.
Okay.
Like, I was very impatient to get up.
You wanted to go?
I wanted to go, and I really wanted to get baptized.
Yeah.
And so after I got baptized,
what did you do when you came out of the water?
woo!
Yeah, I remember. Do you remember that, Brooks?
And then I walked out, but then my sandal fell off, and I tried to get it.
Oh, yeah?
Like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I just bent down and grabbed it and walked away.
Yeah. It was a great experience, huh?
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right. So, Brooks, we'll get you awake. Ready? Ready? Let's sit up just a little bit. Ready for answering a question? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, right now, during this time of year, what sport are you playing? Basketball right now. We were talking about baseball earlier because we're signing up for baseball today because it's basketball, baseball is right back to back. So right now, we're playing basketball for a few more weeks. What about basketball do you like?
There's a ball and a hoop
Yeah?
and a net.
Yeah?
And a backboard.
And
And a iron ring that you have to shoot in.
yeah.
And a place that you be in.
But what about the game? What about the game? What do you like about the game? Do you like your coach? Do you like play offense, defense? Do you like to shoot? What do you like to do?
Shoot.
Shoot? So, in your very first ever basketball game, did you score? Yeah. How many points?
14, I think.
14? What do you think, Maddux?
I think that was his maybe last game.
No, it was his first game.
Wait,
His very first game. He scored either 14 or 16.
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
If I was that team, me.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he did pretty good. He did pretty good.
No, but they still won.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. Because they had a kid on their team that was pretty good too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now I'm going to take them back.
You going to get him this year?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm going to shoot from the 3-point line.
oh yeah, you probably will. So, what are some things that you like to work on in basketball when you're at practice? When you go to practice, what do we talk about right before you get to practice? Do we talk about what are you going to work on that day?
Yeah.
And what do you normally say? What do you like to work on?
Mm,
What are some of your answers when we have those conversations before practice?
I don't really remember them
Okay.
because I haven't been to basketball practice.
In a week, I know. It's been a whole week. All right. But one of them was defense,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I think one practice you said you just wanted to make sure you paid attention and stayed focused. So those are things that you said. All right. Maddux.
What?
So your favorite sport?
Soccer.
And you play soccer in 2 different seasons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much play every chance I get.
Okay. So let's see. You've been on a soccer team that won a championship. You've been on a soccer team that
Didn't even make it to the Final Four.
didn't make it to the Final Four. And you've been on a soccer team when you were younger that you didn't take a break to go find a bathroom. You just went on the field, but that's okay. So you've had some soccer experiences. Brooks, were you there when he did that? Yeah.
I was like, I think in the attic.
In the attic? Did we leave you in the attic again?
No, I think I was with Mom and I was watching from that point.
Oh, you were watching with Mom. In the stroller? In the attic? What are you calling an attic?
Giant
There's
tent.
like stairs
Yeah.
that go up.
Yeah.
and
Bleachers.
it's in there.
Bleachers.
It was in the building when
Okay. Okay.
played soccer.
Okay.
No, we played it outside.
Soccer.
Soccer.
Soccer, I said.
New sign language for soccer. Soccer.
That might not be new. We might just not know. All right. So, when you play soccer, what do you enjoy about soccer?
I enjoy playing with
Yeah.
my friends on a team with an actual goal, with an actual big chance of winning or losing, not just any type of racing game like Mario Kart.
Okay.
But like soccer's a real thing,
Yeah.
and like it's a true win or lose.
Yeah.
Like if I lost Mario Kart, it's like no one would even care. But if I lost the soccer championship, that would be part of my being, not Mario Kart.
So, part of your being. What do you mean by that?
Like part of your being is like kind of like it's where kind of like let's say I like jewelry, that would be part of my being.
Okay.
And like
Part of what makes you who you are?
uh-huh.
Perfect. So, do you remember being on the baseball team that won the championship?
Cubs.
I guess you do. So, can you tell us about that last championship day? Like, what happened on the way to school?
I
What-
threw up in the car on my hat. What? Straight in it.
But what were y'all doing at school that day?
Big bash.
So, all right, we've got Mom at the controls tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully she's able to switch back and forth. I hope. So, I want you to talk for a few minutes, and I want you to tell us from what happened in the car until what happened at the end of that ball game. Just tell us the whole story.
Okay.
Tell us the whole story, Maddux.
I got up.
Brooke, sit up so we can listen.
I got up. So at that time, me and my brother's beds were pushed together, and I woke up, threw up in between those beds.
Okay.
And I did not tell anyone about it. I don't remember.
Okay, awesome.
Did I know about it?
No. So I got there when we were in the car. I threw up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I still want to go.
Yeah.
And then I was playing at recess, and like that white stuff, that like kind of clearish white stuff. I barfed like 3 gallons of it on the playground. I was like, bleh, bleh. And then, went in class. I barely ate anything for lunch. So, I went to the inflatables. I wobbled back to Z, like, and bleh, again. And so, I walk with the principal. I'm sitting on an emergency bed, watching this kid get in trouble for eating ice out of a dirty machine. And then Mom picks me up. I have a championship. And I end up sitting it out.
Okay.
And I won a reward.
Okay, but when we got to the ballpark, when you and Mom got to the ballpark, I was kind of helping coach, so I was already there, right? But you and Mom got to the ballpark, and you knew you weren't playing, but what did you wear to the park?
My jersey.
Your full uniform? And where did you sit?
Kind of like right next to the dugout.
Yep. In a camping chair?
Yeah.
So you could do what?
Watch the game and talk to my friends.
Yeah.
Game, friends, people that don't want their kids near me.
Yeah.
And then snacks.
And then snacks. Okay.
That I really want.
So did y'all win the game?
Yes.
Yes. And where did y'all take the team picture?
Right near the Escalade.
That was cool. Coach brought the team out there to you because that told me a lot about who you are, Maddux. Even though you knew you weren't going to get to play, you still showed up, full uniform, sat there. I didn't know you'd thrown up that many times that day and tried to suck it up because you wanted to play at school and you wanted to be at your game. So I love that story because that's something new to me. All right. So, Brooks, it's your turn.
Okay.
So we've had a couple dogs, but we'll start with the first one. Which dog did we have when you were born?
Giselle.
Okay, now tell us about that dog and talk for a few minutes. Tell us about that dog. Tell us some stories or
I think just rescued her
Yes.
from a school with lots of big dogs, but I think wanted to hurt her. So he got her out and gave it to us, and then we had a dog. Had her for 9 years, then she passed out. I was the one who discovered it because when she's asleep, I normally touch around her eyes to wake her up,
yeah,
and when I did that, it didn't work.
yeah,
And I tried touching her, and she was like, that hard.
yeah. Well, I didn't know we were going to go there with the story, but what did you do after you did that?
Told you?
Yeah. Was it sad?
Yeah.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. And we missed that dog.
Yeah.
But do you remember?
Still got a handprint of her.
Yeah, y'all did.
And a little picture.
Charlie Wilson made us a picture, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Sent us a picture, and then the place where Mom and we all took her, they made that paw print, so that was cool. But do you remember, like, laying down with her?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember riding her like a horse?
I tried.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, when y'all were watching Toy Story, she was, what's the name of that horse?
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Sweet Bullseye. Maddux.
What?
Brooks. Where do y'all go to school?
Columbia Elementary.
Okay, tell us about Columbia Elementary. Y'all talk to each other. Just tell us a little bit about Columbia. Not that way. Look at the camera. Oh boy, here we go. All right, so tell us about your school. Tell us things you like about your school.
I like my school.
I like recess.
Oh, I like my school because the lunches. Well, I'm kind of like a guy who makes memes with my friends and then posts them on this video game called Make It Meme. It's really fun. They just give you meme templates. Gotta write down a meme, and then you gotta get points for how many people like your meme. But me and Eli play in a private lobby I set up. I'm usually the owner of it. No one else has it, unless I set up a public lobby.
Okay.
Everyone's there.
Oh, really?
And so,
Let's go back to school. We'll talk
Okay.
about school. Brooks, tell us what's your favorite thing about school.
PE.
PE. All right, who's your PE coach?
All three.
Sure.
Coach Fields, Coach Stringfellow, and Coach Carr.
Oh, okay. You got 3 PE coaches. Okay. So, what are some things you do in PE? Do you get a little workout?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Yesterday I did nothing. I just watched the video for the Kids Heart Challenge.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and then today there were these stations. Like this is the PE.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then there's a goal right here and a goal right here. And then there was a station. There was a poly spot and then poly spot and 2 balls on it. And then when there's no one there, you could just pick up the ball and shoot it. And if there's no one behind you, you can keep shooting it.
huh? The basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about hopping bot balls. I'm like, why would you throw those? Those things you were like, right?
No, Maddux. Jeez.
Yeah, and
All right,
then
so
there's-
something else that... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's like more stations.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, so you got to do
There's
different things at different
ball
places.
scooters.
Yeah.
And then got slam balls.
Slam ball. We've played that in the driveway.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
let's
like
go.
the third best one. It's like Trent, Aston, me.
So you like being third?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm in the top 3.
Okay. I love the way you look at things. I absolutely love it. Yes, sir.
I was going to talk a bit about slam ball because he reminded me.
Okay.
So there was these championships I would have. Like today we did a recreation of the pickleball championship. Gavin versus Bram. If you're
Mhm.
watching this. And so Gavin won
Mm-hmm.
again. He lost a few rounds, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
And
I
so-
got one more thing.
One more thing. Let's go.
And then, like, at the slam ball,
Yeah.
one time I beat Trent and I beat Ashton.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Both
so
of them. But,
so
but then after,
Yeah.
like a couple days after, the next Friday I went against them and they slammed it in the ball. Like, this is the ball and this is me.
Mhm.
And this is Trent and Ashton.
Mhm.
So, like, right now it's Trent. He slams the ball. It goes up. I try to catch it, but it falls. I catch it, and then I slam it again. He catches it. Slam it. I catch it. It falls up. And then he won.
okay.
And then now it's Ashton. He slams it. I catch it. Slam it. Catch it. Slam it. Catch it. Slam it. Catch it. Slam it. Catch it. Drop it.
Shucks, man. I just knew that was gonna happen. So Maddux, yes, sir.
So my slam ball tournament, it was actually a private one. We went to
Oh.
this facility, and we had the. I don't think we had
Did you have a
hoop.
limo pick you up for this event?
No.
Okay, my bad.
So we had a volleyball.
Oh.
We did some slam ball. I had 12. Jack had 15. He won.
Okay.
And
All right.
and then we did wrestling.
Okay. All right.
With
So,
Oh.
yeah, fast forward. All right. Let's look at, so when we play games here at the house, what are some games that we play as far as what? What are some games we play? Like sports games.
So we used to play Nintendo Wii Sports.
Yeah.
But sadly, the
Card
card got lost.
Oh yeah.
Such as Tetris and Pokemon Shining Pearl.
Yeah, but as far as when we're playing games as a family, what are games we do play?
We play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
baseball, wiffle ball.
Mm-hmm. We
Catch
played
the-
soccer.
Catch the golf ball, soccer.
Catch the golf ball. How do you play that game?
Toss 'em
Like
up.
you have a golf club,
Yeah.
and then we bought golf balls, and then you hit them, and then we try to catch them.
Yep.
And
So
we
I
had
hit
our
golf balls at my
skateboard,
son's. Huh?
And we had our skateboard armor on because we just played with our skateboards.
All right. So, Maddux,
What?
take us. You like to draw. You like art. You like Lego design. You like to create. And what are some things that you can answer the question however you want to? Okay. Well, tell us.
I'm adding that.
Go ahead.
So do I tell you about video games?
However you want to. It's your answer, sir.
I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna start with video games.
Surprise.
What? They're interesting.
Yeah. Let's go then. Make them interesting.
So
Interest me.
my first ever game
Yeah.
was Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Oh, wow.
I was really excited, and I played since 2023. And I played it a bit in 2025, but I realized all my Pokemon restarted, and I gave it to Eli so he could play. And in return, I got Pokemon 3. I mean, not Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
All right. This makes no sense to me. You traded pickles for Pokemon?
I traded Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Pikmin are like tiny little leaf men.
Like
So you got ice Pikmin, rock Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, red Pikmin, blue Pikmin, fairy.
So you
Pikmin,
got what I call
poison
Houdini.
Pikmin,
Hustled.
and fat purple
Okay.
Pikmin.
All right. So you have some more stuff that you want to tell us about art or drawing, or tell us about that stuff, and then I want y'all to tell us about the music room that we just put in the house. So let's talk about art, creativity in the music room, and what do you like about that music room? So you start with the art, you talk about the music room, and then together y'all discuss the music.
So when I do art, my first ever drawing was Mickey Mouse. I used to watch it in a cardboard fort. Don't blame me, I was 4 years old. I remember kind of like being under that little cardboard fort and watching Mickey Mouse. And it was about this giant. Yeah. And so I made a little picture. And so
Sit back, B.
that was the birth of my creativity.
Okay.
And then, let's say 5 years later, I end up in the gifted program.
Okay.
I am with Miss Farmer at the time.
Okay.
And I think the first assignment I remember was we had to make a gnome.
Okay.
They had to be guardians. Mine was the guardian of tech. And he was able to control water and stuff with his tech.
Okay.
how did you make it?
I just had to write a story
Oh.
and then draw a picture.
In STEM.
No. And then the next year, I have Miss Bo Shears.
Okay.
She was pretty nice. And I think the last project we ever did, let me see. It was we had little we had so we our teacher would call on someone. Let's say, hey Emma, go up there and ask 2 people for 2 nouns. So we would get nouns. So Jack, he always ended up getting animals
Okay, we're
in-
talking about
and
art,
drinks.
and creativity, and
Oh, yeah.
music.
I'm kind of getting my gifted in there because that was a kind of what I did after my art thing with gifted, since I brought it up.
Okay.
And so we would get 2 adjectives. I mean, not nouns. Weird. Jack got weird ones like sew on armpit hair and a hummingbird water bottle and a dead person water bottle. Those are weird.
Might be a couple of those on this side of the table by the time you get done with this story.
And like Nimit got weird ones as well as the armpit refrigerator. Armpit hair refrigerator. And we got the nose hair video game.
Lost total control of the show.
First time.
I have never.
And so the art game
This
was
is the hardest show that I've hosted up to this point, guys, because there's no way that we go from talking about art and music to adjectives. No way. No way.
so
All
we
right.
had this art
So
game
let's get on point. All right? Let's get on point. Let's get it in check.
to my art game.
And let's demo a little bit of discipline right here. Ready?
Okay.
Let's just show people how the way that we've communicated over the years, the way that we respect each other. Do I respect you?
Yes.
Do I respect you? All right. What's my role as your dad? Tell
Keep
'em.
us safe, teach us right from wrong, make us happy.
And
Listen.
extra on for me.
Yes.
Listen.
Listen. Okay. So number 1 is
Keep us safe.
keep you safe, right?
Mhm.
All right. So what are some ways that I've been able to keep you safe? Like, hey, check before you cross the street if you want to make it
yeah.
back. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. What about right and wrong?
Yeah, right and wrong is like, don't throw the mic at the TV and scream at the top of your lungs and break those lights and eat the camera. Don't do
And-
that.
And fart as loud as you can.
You talk into the mic. You don't even touch the TV.
And
You don't touch
don't
the camera.
do this.
And you're not even allowed to talk like this.
But you can.
But I can if I wanted to.
Yeah.
All right.
Intrusive thoughts.
So, where's some of the places, where's some of the things we went to that you got to meet somebody, talk to somebody, something in your lifetime, something you've got to do? What's up?
Meet a millionaire.
Meet a millionaire? Yeah? Yeah. Michael Burt. You met some millionaires. Okay. What conversation did you have with Brad?
About his book, The Hard Way.
Yeah. What do you remember about that book?
I remember him saying, wow, this is a really good book.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it up. Wow, this is some good stuff. I need to listen to myself. Yep, right there. I'll go put that in my journal. Woo! Oh my gosh, there's a lady crossing the street.
Are you now Brad?
Oh, see my plane. It's about to take off, but don't worry, I have a pass. Here's my pass, and I get my private jet. Okay, at my house. Seriously, Rover, you ate the couch cushions?
No, Rover.
Mm.
I don't, yeah. I think
Who's
that's why he
Rover?
doesn't have a dog.
Who's over?
The made up dog. He's got a story going here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So, and you got to meet who? Y'all got a song for Coach Bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Bert.
Michael Bird.
All right. I'm sure he'll appreciate that one.
My
All right.
brother.
All right. So, all right. Back to the discipline side. Let's go. Let's sit up. Let's get on the mics the right way. Sit up. Sit up. All right. Let's talk about life goals. Let's talk about some things that we've talked about as far as business, investment, faith, family, fitness, and finance. Let's hit it right here. So, we've talked about the faith. Both of you guys Christians?
Yes.
Okay. What makes you a Christian?
I believe in God. I've got baptized. At the Highlands Kids, I devoted myself to God and got in discipleship
Mm-hmm.
and got the Chris Hedges.
Chris Hodges.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I got his book.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna read it soon.
The next steps or
Mhm.
next step is that which one? All right. So Brooks, you say you're a Christian. How are you a Christian?
Because I give my life to God, go to church.
Okay. Awesome. So that covers our faith. All right. Do you have faith in yourself?
Yes.
Do you have faith in yourself? Okay. Give us an example of maybe when you've been learned how to be brave or have faith.
This is hard. I can't remember.
Okay.
My brain was like, no one will ever ask about this trash. Then the day came,
Yeah.
and I'm stuck here.
You shouldn't have deleted that file from the folder.
3 hours later.
Oh yeah, that time when I was told I couldn't be brave unless I knew what being scared was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just remember that.
No, yeah.
You brought it up.
There you go.
Ooh.
Woo!
What time?
Get one,
is
Brooks.
it?
Let's go.
You
What
run?
time
Let's
is
go.
it?
Woo!
What time is it? And then I'll do it.
Game time.
It's not. What time
It is time. It is your normal bedtime. That's why you're feeling this way.
What time
8:30?
is it?
8:30.
What?
It's 8:30 at night. So let's keep
I
going.
want to play my goose game.
All right.
Can
Okay. All right. Do y'all have anything else you want to add as we wrap up the show?
I? No, sir.
Nothing else you want to talk to the people about?
Mm-mm.
So we talked about
Aye.
faith,
Stop doing
family. What about your family?
that. It's a good family.
Fun.
You don't.
Fun.
You don't want to hurt me. You trust me. Most of the time.
Not that much money.
What do you mean, not that much money?
Like, we have like $27,000 or
We had
kind
that
of
last
over
year.
that.
Okay. Where did we have that amount of money?
Like, plus bank.
Plus,
and
plus.
plus.
We're not poor.
Are we poor, Brooks?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Brooks. When I first saw our lunch money account, it was at $32,000. We have like $27,000 now in our
Well,
lunch money.
We're okay. We're okay. Who do we put our faith in to provide what we need?
God.
Yeah.
Not
So we're
Mary,
good.
Not any of the saints. Not a fake God. Not Baal.
Right. Okay.
Not dirt.
Not dirt. No, you buy dirt. So, faith, family, fitness. Tell us something about y'all's fitness. What's something important to you?
You need these.
What are these?
You need your arms to lift wood, or else you'll be like.
Yeah.
But now
What about nutrition labels?
I eat pretty much healthy, and
Not that much.
I have a wide variety of food, like sandwiches, pizza, sushi, steak, mushrooms,
I normally eat that.
vegetables, fruits, crackers, pastries,
What's that?
like Lindor's, Gardel, Little Debbie, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much my appetite.
Okay. All right. So, finance. What do you know about money? Money is
No,
a
it can buy
Money-
you happiness.
money can buy you happiness.
Liar.
Yes.
Wait, it can.
You can buy stuff to make you happy.
$1 million
can make you happy.
Not compared to God.
Nothing, no amount of money is compared to God. But
Yeah.
anything else y'all know about money?
It feels
It feels.
good.
It feels good.
Feels and smells good.
Okay. So you like money?
Oak wood. They're made from trees.
What should you do with your money?
Save it.
pay.
Save it.
Talk to me about
pay
it.
your taxes.
Save it, pay your taxes.
Stuff
Save
like
it.
that. Give
Like,
it. Give it.
Don't save it. Buy stuff.
Give it to
Buy
your,
stuff. So
Give it to
So
your
it-
friends and family.
what do we do when we buy stuff?
We earn more.
We earn more.
Yeah, like money is a tool to get you more money.
It is. Tell me about that.
So like, you can use money to buy tools to fix a car, and then you can sell the car for like probably $50,000.
Okay. And so how much did the tools cost you probably?
Like 400.
Okay, so let's say you got $400 worth of tools, and then the car, let's say, cost you
2,000.
no, let's say 40,000.
Then I would sell it for 15 million.
Well, I like the way you
You would
think.
probably be selling a space-time traveling piece.
So
of
if you took
pizza
50,
making
if
car.
you sold the car for 50 and you had 40,400 in it, how much did you make?
Can you repeat that? I forgot.
So
it
you
already.
sold the car for $50,000. Okay? So you sold the car for 50, but you had 40,400 in it. So how much money did you make? Yeah. Let over, B.
I'm just gonna write it.
You're missing a 4.
Trademark. And then
Wait. Stop videoing him, Mom.
How much you got?
$9,500.
You missed about 100.
100,000.
No.
$100
I was off by 1.
million.
So now you got your 0. Would you carry that 1 to make that 0 to make that to 50? Okay?
Yeah, that's how you check work.
So that was our profit?
Profit
Yeah.
achieved.
I don't know what profit means.
Money.
That's right there. That's the difference between the total and what you sold it for. That's the next step in learning to use money as a tool to get something so that you can fix it or you can make more money with it. So as we wrap up, we've talked about faith. We've talked about
Family, fitness, finance.
what else?
Faith, family, fitness, finance, fun, friends.
I think that will be it.
Frankfurters.
Okay. All right. So how would you guys like to finish the show? So Brooks, tell the people, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Follow.
Subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 million.
Follow and donate. Even though we don't have a donate bar, you can.
No, we can. We'll send them a link to donate to a charity. We can have them. We can help them donate to a charity. All right, guys, as you can tell, this has been one awesome show. And I look forward to years to come and the more shows that we record and the silly, enjoyable time that we have with each other. All right, guys. thank you so much for being guests tonight. Thank you for being awesome young men. And they are playing on the other camera with the monitor still. So tell everybody good night.
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 Night, I'm tired.
Bye.
I'm probably
And
going to play my Untitled Goose Game.
thank you for watching Podcast on Wheels with your host, Brian Smith.